Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. First off, let me say thank you all for joining me. I do love doing this for you, and so I genuinely appreciate and I'm truly humbled by all of your likes, your love, your support. It's definitely an honor. So this is your Venus sign reading. So this is for the Venus sign in Gemini, and this is pretty much the only way I will do general love readings. Your Venus sign talks about how you relate to your relationships, to the people in your relationships. So it is the sign of love. So we're going to see what your love reading is all about. So we're going to start with an Eloquii card. Eloquii means she who. So we're going to see who you are showing up as in your reading today. Show me Venus in Gemini. We have she who begins, primavera, launch, actualize, and potential. Beautiful card. All of those gorgeous butterflies. Been seeing a ton of them lately. So while I'm looking that up, I would like to invite you all to the free card pulls on the Facebook page. Those are generally on Thursdays, but you'll have to see when they're scheduled. I've been doing them every other week. It's been pretty busy. You can find the link for that in the description box below. Or if you would like to know how to get a personal reading, read my blog, or just know a little more about me, then you can find all of that on the website, which is also in the description box below. Or email me. Either way, all in the description box. All right. Primavera, she who begins, celebrates the birth of all things in nature. She welcomes the rising sun as the herald of each new day. Delicate vines echo the fine chain she wears as her crown. Rather than become a part of the vines, she moves into the next moment. Everything she honors has a fresh start. The grapes will be transformed into wine. The butterflies will lay eggs for the next generation of caterpillars. All things in her purview launch something else, so Primavera rejoices in the potentials of all things beginning. This card urges you to get started. Whatever has been on your mind or in your heart, this is the moment to begin. Commit to the journey ahead by facing the dawn. You are being called forth to set the match to the fuse. It's time to light things up and take the next bold step. Spread your wings and put a smile on your face as you greet the next good thing coming into your life. Like Primavera, open yourself to beginnings. It's time to actualize your potential. Your questions. What do I want to start? Am I doing everything I can to actualize my potential? What new beginnings are happening right now? Interesting. And so I totally forgot to tell you that if you don't know what your Venus sign is, all you have to do is Google free astrology charts, and you can find your Venus sign that way. All right, so please show me the past for my Venus in Geminis. We have the Lovers, Gemini. Please show me the present. Ooh. We have the 10 of Coins. What is the challenge? What is the blockage? The Hermit. Actually heard study. Interesting. And it's a 9. What is the guidance? What is the guidance? We have the Hierophant. What is the potential? What is the potential outcome here? The 3 of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. So there is a long-term commitment here that I feel like some of you might be thinking about a little bit. This is a celebration. This is 2 people coming together to create something solid, something foundational. So recent past, we had a choice. In your present situation, we have something ending. But I believe that the Ten of Coins also talks about legacy and generational wealth, the type of thing that goes on. There's the Hermit here is study, this is quiet, this is kind of alone time, if you know what I mean. The Hierophant can talk about a marriage, but it can also talk about structures, traditions, things that, again, are very long-standing, much like this Ten of Coins. So the Three of Swords, hopefully that is clarified better, talks about pain and heartache. So there's an aspect here of learning about what it is that you're willing to suffer for. So let's look at the Lover's card. We have the Two of Wands. Again, I'm seeing a very significant connection here. The Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is also a 10. There is most definitely an ending here of some sort of deception. And this is quite literally making the decision and taking the steps to move away from whatever this deception within the family was. And I do feel like this is a family, a home, a legacy type of situation. I'm picking up kind of like some grandfather type of energy here. I heard fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, so let's look at the Ten of Coins in the present. Let's clarify the Ten of Coins. Thank you. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in the upright, and the Six of Wands in reverse. So there's a real sense at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. There is very quiet, understated victory here. And it's about overcoming heartache. And I do feel like it could be in accordance to a group of friends, of potentially of someone that you might have emulated or really looked up to. And it could have to do with this family situation, to where you're starting to see something very clearly and move through this pain now that you're ready. This is something that you're having to return to. This is kind of like going back and fixing the well. Now, for a lot of you, there is a real sense of self-control, and I do feel like there is movement here. This feels very much, this whole spread, like losing the battle to win the war, if that makes sense. Let's clarify the Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit. We have the World in reverse. The Queen of Wands in the upright. And the Five of Swords in the upright. So there's a sense here, the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. There's a sense here of not losing your sense of self. So there's a need to not be completely engulfed in whatever this is that's happening. Now, there is no qualms with being in love, and there's that honeymoon period and everything seems all squishy and perfect and all of that, but there is a need here to keep your sense of self, that there is some sort of cycle that is tied into losing yourself in the attraction of someone else. There's also a need here to really gain perspective on some sort of conflict. Now, for some of you, this could be with an Aries, or it could just be someone who's very confident, very knowledgeable, very charismatic, and it could be a Virgo or any sign, but there is a sense here of manipulation and really looking into that manipulation aspect. We do with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Five of Pentacles talks about being left out and feeling very alone, and so does the Five of Swords. But where the Five of Pentacles means that there is help there, you simply need to ask for it. With 2 5s and a 9 and the World card in reverse here, I do feel like there's a cycle that you have the power to change here. And it has to do with knowing your own path, knowing your own worth. Let's look at the Hierophant. We have the Fool, the Devil in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the upright. So there is a, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we have Virgo twice, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Aries. There is a sense here of shining the light on something that you previously felt bound to. Now, it might be tradition, it might be some sort of risky behavior, but there is a fresh new start here, but you have to be very conscious and aware that you are going to have to watch your back in a sense of something. There might be something that you're not seeing completely clearly, but you're going to be able to feel it. I heard the sun on your neck. I don't know who that's for, but there is a structure here that can help you break this toxicity, and it has to do with matters of the heart. Now, maybe, you know, this is just a hypothetical. Let's say that you have a ugly view on marriage due to what has happened to you in the past. There's a chance here, there's a way to put those down and to work on them, and really find something that is fulfilling to your heart and lifts you spiritually. We have two cards here that talk about marriage, but there is a sense here of needing to take things slow so that you don't, again, lose yourself in this connection. It might also have to do with sex, you know, rushing in and being overly passionate about something and how that makes you feel as a person. You know, just because you're not having sex with someone doesn't mean that you're not sexy, doesn't mean that you can't be confident. Those carnal behaviors can actually drain your life force. So there's this potential to need to see the snake in the grass, so to speak, and tend to really matters of the heart, and matters of your own spiritual structure. So let's look at the Three of Swords. Please clarify the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. So we have two cards here that talk about wish fulfillment. Now, I don't know if you're wishing for someone else to feel what it was that they inflicted upon you. But I do feel like whatever this pain is, it's going to bring an emotional resolution. This is almost like, again, when I first started this whole reading, it's like understanding what it is that you're willing to suffer for. Because all things in life have the potential to bring pain. And this is really coming to understand what it is that you truly want and what it is worth to you. Now, there is a knowing and an understanding that this too shall pass, that you're not going to stay in this energy forever. Interesting. For others of you, I do feel like you're going to find out that someone was stepping out here. And as much as that's going to hurt, it's going to set you free. And it's going to set you on a divine path. So we're going to pull a Magdalene card. What is the final message For my Venus in Gemini, we have Guardian Angel. And we're going to get a shaman card. What is, thank you. We have number 24, the Heart of Sky. And number 13, the Crow. So that breaks down to 6 and 4, which does equal a 10. All right, so we're going to start with the mystical shaman. The heart of sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas to expression. The primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. The heart of sky brings you a sacred reminder you are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. The medicine. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. Then we have the Crow. Crow is the keeper of universal law, the law of truth. Crow teaches us to walk our talk, to find congruence between who we say we are and who we really know ourselves to be. This winged one insists that we speak truth, that we create truth instead of searching for it, and that we bring truth to every situation we find ourselves in. When you speak the truth and practice truth, eventually everything you say becomes true. Your power to co-create with the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. The medicine. Be true to your word. Crow arrives just as we have convinced ourselves that what we are doing is right and justified. And while this may be the case in the realm of relative truth, in the higher realm of absolute truth, it is not. Look deeply into your heart and remain alert, lest you convince yourself of something that isn't deeply true for you, or perhaps is not the highest truth. Do not seduce yourself with illusions. And now, Guardian Angel. To the rational mind, it seems that can nothing exist without having a beginning and an end. In the physical world, things are born and then they die. Things start, then come to an end. On the surface, this is what we see and often believe. However, when we delve deep into the spiritual heart of matter, a different picture emerges. Energetically, nothing ever truly dies. Everything in life simply transforms. Everything and everyone is forever held within love's eternal embrace. Spiritually, everything and everyone you love are always present. Nothing is ever truly lost or missing. So smile and don't be sad, for everyone you love is forever present in your heart, just as you are forever present within theirs. Time and space are but an illusion. Whether spiritually or physically, we all exist now. Life is but one eternal moment. That is your reading. I do hope it was helpful. If it was, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.